Morning here, Leilani Torres, your artistic swim mentor, your coach from within. And I will start with a warning because I haven't started with the warning in the past videos, but I want to make sure that you know that all of the information that I'm sharing is not official, that my only objective is for you to have some tools so that you can start working on the figures with a bit of control as to and a guide as to where you should go. Okay, so let's begin today with a group C, section C, okay, and it's Ipanema spinning 180. It's a new figure, so new figure alert. And it starts from, it's similar to the beginning of Oceania. So it starts from a back layout position. So you should show that position. A bend knee surface arch position is assumed, so up to here. The horizontal leg is lifted as, so at the same time, the bent knee is straightened to assume a vertical position. You should show that position. Then it goes to, the legs are lower to a front pike position. And this is important because there's a change in tempo and it's shown here. A rapid 180 rotation is executed as the legs are lifted to a vertical position. So this will be rapid from a pike position all the way to the vertical position. And then again, a rapid 180 spin is executed. Okay, so that means that if it's a spin, it gets to the ankles and then it's under. Again, this might change after October 3rd. So let's just focus on the how to work on these different skills, because there's a lot of change, like of placement of the weight, and we need to prepare for this type of figure, because this is what the skill that the youth swimmers need to develop. I think that's the objective of this figure, right? So let's use Carmina, my beautiful Carmina, for this exercise, and let's talk about how we can handle these positions. So in the entrance, I would suggest that you would try to lead the way with your hands as far as possible behind your back, and then either in torpedo, either in support scull, either a combination of symmetrical split scull, I mean. You need to find out what is the best way for you to support the weight behind your body, so that once you're going down, you can handle the height of the hip, right? We really want to make sure that we can have the hip dry, okay? So from there, both legs are symmetrically raised to the vertical position. From here now, so it goes center. The weight is center now. Now the weight is gonna come forward. So we really need to make sure that our support is prepared for that weight in front of our bodies, right? So we need to search from before the legs arrive to the surface of the water. We need to search for the surface of the water so that there's support there, and hopefully so that the body is not doing any of the work. The body needs to be tight, the bums need to be tight, the hamstring needs to be tight in this position, right? So from there, search for the surface. That was pretty nice on Carmina. You saw it was a bit like in steps, so we want to make sure that that is level. From here, rapid and rapid up to ankles and then under. What she did, which we can learn from her example, is that she went down. You see, she's turning in the pike, and then at the end, she went up, okay? So that really needs to be worked on. We really want to make sure that it's rapid, but it's up. So again, I would suggest that this specific motion is done on its own, especially if you have a feet up, you can work on it tons. If you're on the deck like on deck, holding deck behind your body and just rising. You can add weights to your ankles. Is like you just need to be careful that you don't use your upper body, that you mostly use the back of your legs, like this muscle. There are huge muscles here, like the glute muscles, the hamstring muscles, they're huge. So we need to make sure that we activate those muscles so that we have maximum control, and so that our hands can really grab the water at our maximum height and control. Okay, so hopefully here you can get to your max height at the short of, we call it the short shorts of the pants, of the synchro scale suit pants, which is about an 8.5 height, right? With your body straight. And from it, we need to control a rapid spin. So the spin is down, right? Up to the ankle. So then it should be up to that wall at knee level, and then up to this wall at ankle level, and then under, right? So taking into account that there are many change of weights in this figure, I will definitely make sure that in each position, the swimmer knows what works best for them. So for example, I would work only on the arch position with the bent knee, with a specific, like holding the position and strengthening that position with the hip, searching for the hip dry, with just a specific support. Why? Because this is what will give control to the swimmer, and this is what we want to give the swimmer. Okay. This is all control. So this is done, for example, this I would do or focus the motion on the ab work, on like that hip rotation, so that they can have a really nice vertical line. This is done mostly with the support or like the tension of the legs, right? And just the support of the hands, searching for the legs in front of them. For the spin, that I hopefully it will feel with the arms, it will feel like a twirl, right? But with the legs, it should feel like it's mostly done with the body strength, right? So make sure that your hands get ahead of the game, of the turn, of the rotation, before you begin doing the elevation of the legs. And then for the spin down, which is rapid also, I would suggest that it's done with the body tension, okay? So I hope that these little tips help you here and there. And I send you lots of luck with the new rulebook. Take care. Bye.